Good morning, Tom.
Good afternoon, Dan.
Welcome to Italy.
Welcome
Again.
to Monza.
Yes.
Again. But this time it's a 10-lap mammoth race.
No, but I mean, we went to Italy before in, and we're off. We went to Italy before in Sniper Elite.
Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah. We've been to Italy a couple of times in Sniper Elite, haven't we?
Yeah.
Or have we just done the one Sniper Elite?
Only one video.
I'd like to say my green car got a terrible start there. So what I was trying to do was balance the throttle, so I had no wheel spin off the line. But I didn't balance it properly and just got like a half an anti-stall and just sort of judded off the line, which wasn't very good. But my hazards are on, which means I'm in racing on the racing line. He's off. Target fixation, I just follow him off there.
Yeah.
So
it's usual malarkey, isn't it? No driving aids of any kind. No, what is it we've not got?
No traction control, no ABS, and no stability control. And we have got penalties as well. This was your first off-skis.
Yeah. That's right, if you cut a corner it makes you slow down to account for yourself.
Yeah, to try and give the position back, or at least give the person behind you a fighting chance of making up the 0.5 seconds that you gain from clipping a curb like that. So I think I get a penalty for this. Do I? Yes, I get a penalty. So slow it. Off the accelerator, back on the accelerator, into the braking zone. Quite impressed with that. I didn't lock the brakes on that one.
What cars are we driving?
So they are Nissan GT-R Nismos.
I would have said they were GTRs. I thought they were GTRs.
GTRs, sorry. And they're the Nero.
It's a special variant, isn't it? Right. Tom is tempting. This is you. I've got my hang of this directing now. This is you going around the chicane.
Yeah,
and hitting
around
the
chicane
muck
into the gravel trap.
And there's me.
Just making it onto the curb.
Slightly better there. Right. What? Oh, a bit of a penalty. Tom. Oh, this bit you're flat out through here, but I'm having to slow down for the bastard penalty.
Yeah. But no, that corner is pedal to the floor, all the way into this braking zone.
Yeah.
Where
brake.
car does want to get a bit tank happy on that one, doesn't it?
Tom, quick through there. Dan, looking all right.
Pretty quick through there as well. Yeah.
Oh, Tom going through there.
Fine.
Dan,
it's fine, mate.
Fine as well.
Bit more planted through there. Onto a curb for me, which means probably a penalty coming up.
Oh my god.
Around there.
Yeah, nice straight now.
Yeah. It's this thing with Monza. Lots of lovely straights, lots of lovely, really fast corners, but then there's also some really tight, technical
round there.
Corners.
Me going round there. Please comment below if you have a preference for the obnoxious green and pink car, or do you prefer the understated black?
I will say, I did not do the livery on this car. I went into the livery marketplace and just picked it up. No money was exchanged.
No.
Although maybe I did pay some in-game currency for it.
Oh, well, that's fair enough.
But I would say if it was in-game currency that I paid for it, I'm more than happy with that, because that in-game currency comes thick and fast, doesn't it?
It does, mate. It works very well. Right, here's Tom tackling the chicane, and Dan
that was much better than last time.
Tackling it quite nicely.
Oh, that was neat. That was neat. And then again, full just pedal to the floor on this one. Try and keep those inside wheels on the white line as much as possible.
Oh, Tom, your commentary is giving me an erection. It's just wonderful. Around that
Oh,
one.
well, thanks. Yeah, around there. Again,
Me.
quite neat.
Oh,
Oh, penalty for
corner
that one, I
cut.
reckon.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Penalty will show. No,
Tom goes
we'll
round
see
there.
me. I don't
Down.
think you did get. Maybe you've paid off your penalty because it's straight into a braking zone, that penalty spot, isn't it?
Oh.
That was good. Yeah, good.
Starting to catch you up now after you
You
built up an
are.
early lead. With not displaying the race information. So it's anyone's guess as to what lap we're on. Unless you've been counting. Oh, cutting a corner there, mate.
I don't know what lap we're on. But yeah, I would have had a penalty for that one.
Yeah, I wish we had that great camera that it had on the first.
There you go. Penalty,
You know, on the,
paid out.
the great camera that it has on the first chicane.
Oh, what, like the above camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Dan going incredibly wide now.
Yeah.
Desperately trying to catch up.
But, you know, you can take that corner a bit wide.
You
It
can.
doesn't make too much difference.
That's true.
You know, that's quite a forgiving one. Unless you fuck it up on the entry, you can go a bit wide on the exit on that one.
Yeah. Alright, here we go.
This chicane.
Around there.
All
Oh,
through
that
this
was
race
fun.
was
That
catching
was
me out.
tremendous. No, it didn't catch you out there, mate. But we both whizzed around it that time.
It does catch me out more often than not. I feel that chicane. So we're still fairly early on in the race because I've still got my hazards on.
Yeah. All four.
Yeah, all four of them are on.
Oh, here we go. Sneaky. Sneaky. Come on,
no.
Dan. Go on, Dan.
Is it the next lap? Because I seem to remember there was an excellent bit of overtaking and then retaking.
Oh, I hit the fucking wall there. Yeah.
Just give it a little kiss. Go on. That'll be a penalty for me. Just watching all these corners. Oh, penalty. Oh, penalty. Have I not had a penalty for that one?
I'm not sure.
Looked like it wanted a penalty. Well, you're getting close now, though, aren't you? The in. How are we doing on the outs?
Whoa, where's Dan going?
He's going for a little bit of off-road. Luckily, it is a four-wheel drive, so he's all right. He's back on the track.
Just about. Anyway, Tom tackles the final corner.
Locks up the brakes.
Nice and neat. Dan goes around there too.
Bit wide again.
Again, using that bit of the track, which is not normal. Anyway, Tom...
It's not a racing line, is it?
No, it's not. But as you say, it's doable. Anyway, let's see how he does with the corkscrew, chicane here.
Chicane. Locking up the brakes again. Oh. Round. Oh, yes. That's it again. I think you've picked up a bit of time there.
Maybe.
But still, I'd say this is a hard overtaking course. Because that's what they always say in Formula 1.
Really? What does that mean?
Yeah. It's just very hard to overtake. You know, the braking areas are all narrow.
Oh, we're talking over a really good bit there. That was good, wasn't it? Did you see that? Good racing.
It was good.
Yeah, it is hard to overtake. I can definitely see that. For sure.
All the braking areas are very narrow and tight. And you know, the straights, you're basically, especially, you know, because we're racing in the same car, it's hard to get ahead of someone on the straights, isn't it?
Yeah, I did, but you were slowing for a penalty.
I wasn't. Look, my penalty's still at full. Oh no, I slowed a bit for my penalty.
Yeah, because you can kind of work it off, can't you?
Yeah.
I don't know why it keeps ghosting us. I think it's when you're on a penalty, actually. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I can't just slam my brakes on and ruin your race.
So something, whatever. Most of the time we were contacting, weren't we? We were hitting each
Yes.
other as and when. A couple of times, like your hazard has been taken out now.
No, so I tried to turn it off because you asked me to, and I clicked the wrong button. So my hazards will both come back on in a second, and then I'll turn them off. There we go, both on.
So you were actually indicating right, were you?
Yes, I was round that corner. Yeah.
As if you can actually indicate in this game. That's mad.
Yeah.
Wow.
And use a touchpad. That's
Look at
close,
this bit. This is very dramatic.
Who blinks first?
We blinked exactly the same time, but I was on the inside.
Oh yeah, and I get respawned.
You get respawned there, and I'm away. Cheerio.
I lost much more time through that than I should have done. I would have preferred a penalty for that, I think. A nice second-long penalty.
I don't know what to say. I just don't know. It's not part of the course, is it? Literally.
No, it's not. You're a bit ropey around there, aren't you?
It wasn't great. Not great.
Although, you know, obviously I know how this race ends up. So I'm just going to start slagging off your driving now. Oh, that's a bit untidy.
That's untidy.
Bit untidy, mate.
Untidy's generous on there.
Well, yeah, that was generous, wasn't it?
I've got the willies now. I'm in front. I'm not. You know, I've been 5 or 6 laps behind you. Now I'm like, ugh.
What do
Pressure.
I do?
Yeah.
I can't see anyone.
I can't. I mustn't fuck up. He will come past.
That was all I was thinking about.
Oh, there's Tom in the gravel. How did he deal with that?
Not well. Overcorrected coming out of a gravel and ended up losing loads of time on there. The number 29 car.
Of course. Is that a significant number?
No, it's just the number on the livery of my car.
Oh, where's Tom off to there?
Oh dear.
Oh no.
That was. That's a slightly too wide a line, I think, when you're drifting through with gravel trap. Yeah, this is where you've got like 8 seconds on me or something stupid, isn't it?
Well, there's a big chicane coming up. Anything could happen. Like that.
Well, like
nonsense.
That. See, again, like, that's just put you straight back on the racing line there. Yeah,
Wow.
Nice big penalty there, mate.
Something here. Apologies if I took the lead through a glitch in the game. I don't know if that's...
Well, you know, yeah, there's nothing that you can do about that, is there? We tried to turn that off, but it didn't work. That was unimpressive. Well, you got round, and I was very sideways out of that.
Yeah, I didn't change camera there because we could see you...
Just sort of in the background,
yes.
fishtailing about, yeah.
Oh.
Nice little...
What happened there?
I just wanted to check that the gravel trap was still working, mate.
Cutting another corner. You want to stop doing that?
Well, I do.
Anyway.
Oh, that's quite good. It's given me the car number from my livery above my car. Notice that. Your car hasn't got a number on it.
No, it's...
apart from first. I don't know what that means. But my one's got 29 above it, which is not something that I've picked. We're in again. You're going to lock up your brakes, go wide. Well, you've locked up your brakes, but... Oh!
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. And now we're touching.
Yeah.
I know. See, this is it. I don't get it.
Don't worry about it. There's no point talking about that sort of thing. I think if we're penaltying, we're ghosting, which honestly did seem to happen. But there's no point. It's like talking about VAR in football. It's pointless. Who cares?
Yeah, it
Right,
doesn't matter.
Tom goes around the chicane.
I did
very
have to.
nicely indeed. and he's
for
holding
a
on
good
to his
second.
his
Second
lead.
as to what VAR is in football, but it's virtual replay, virtual referee, isn't it?
Video assistant referee.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, and it's arguing about that has replaced arguing about what referees have decided in games.
Yeah.
And so this corner again, where we're talking over it, and actually it's exciting.
That was tight.
It's forcing us to both slow down.
Yeah. Luckily, we're into a braking area for that corner, so no real slowing down required.
Tom cuts that same corner. You love it.
I do like cutting that corner. Yeah, it's weird because in rugby, I don't hear people moaning about the video ref.
A risk of repeating myself from last week. I don't want to get into this now. Because refereeing.
That's my race, isn't it?
Well, I don't know if that's a spoil. I can see the little progress bar creeping along the bottom in the replay screen, and
I reckon we're on about lap 7, 8 maybe. But yeah, that was a big spin.
Yeah, it was. You were pointing in the wrong direction.
Yeah, and then I couldn't remember what reverse was.
Yeah.
Started getting myself out of it.
Now he's done it again.
Another spin off. Overcook it. Panicked.
Meanwhile, I'm at the other end of the straight.
You're basically at the braking zone by the time I start finish.
Tackling this.
Oh, it really dips the front.
It really does. I just think this game is gorgeous.
He's in.
And away. Look at that.
Yeah,
That's how you do
that was classy. Here we go. I'm in.
Oh. Yeah. No, it lets you cut that one. I think it lets you cut that one. I think it does. Yeah.
We'll see.
Because it's like we've mugged you off enough by forcing you to stop, and now I'm really making a meal out of this one. There we go.
Well, you made it round. You didn't end up backwards, so that's all right.
See how you do.
See how Tom does. In penalty.
No, just about, yeah.
It's not going to show.
Sorry, I cut.
No, it's all right. It's probably better watching the guy who's actually doing well.
Is this a corner?
Okay.
Yes. There we go.
Hey! I didn't cut it. That's good, isn't it? I've learned.
Chicane here, and very, very, very scruffy.
Although that looked good. That was a really nice shot, wasn't it?
It was.
Just gently sliding through the gravel trap up to the camera. It looked really nice.
Yeah,
well done.
Absolutely. Well done, Gran Turismo.
Get through there. Back on the gas. Back on the gas. Fucking back on the throttle. There we go. Give it the beans.
Is it? No, it's another lap still.
I think we got one more lap. Yeah.
Tom tackles that corner. No, he's done it well. Very good.
It's fine.
Bit wonky, but
yeah, bit of a wobble.
So we get to see this wonderful circuit, which I've thoroughly enjoyed getting to know over the past 4 weeks.
It is a very, very nice circuit.
It's not great there. It's a lovely strip of tarmac, but it's not the most picturesque setting, unfortunately. We're in Italy. Oh, that was textbook, mate. Well done.
Yeah,
I thought there might be something visible over the hills, but there isn't. It's just trees and fences.
Italy has some beautiful scenery. Unfortunately, this track does not appear to be near any of it.
He's struggling there.
Good. That's what I like to see.
How does Tom get on? Absolutely fine. No panics. Just pressure's off.
It's trying to...
Dan's in the dirt again.
The gravel does look good as it spreads out though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just flick it about a bit. Oh, another penalty there. Oh, that's fine. least I can still sort of see you while we're going around. Oh, I'd love a set of Brembo brakes. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Oh, nice set of Brembos. Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, I'd like some Brembos. Yeah.
Oh, my daughter's going to get for Christmas.
So, a set of Brembos for your car.
That's right.
I was watching a clip from the Grand Tour the other day where they were slagging James May off for buying his girlfriend a Ferrari for Christmas that she wasn't insured to drive on. So he brought it for her, gave it to her, but he was the only one insured on it, which I thought was brilliant.
He's bought himself a Ferrari for her
He's
birthday.
bought himself a Ferrari, but given it to her for tax purposes, I'm assuming.
And that's the end of the race. And it was a fair duel, wasn't it?
Yeah, I will say that, you know, me spinning out was the issue there. That's what fucked my race.
Yeah, there's always going to be something though, isn't there?
Why are we watching the one lap practice now?
No, we're not. I'm just putting the same one on again while we finish talking, but I'm happy to end the video right now and start doing something else. And we'll connect it together.
Well,
get them together.
What we could do is we could go through, while we put the replay back on, we could go through our, no, I can't remember what the segment's called, Lost Nap?
No, I'm ending this video. We'll resume in a moment.
Alright, okay. Well, happy napping, everyone.
Happy napping.
For each car.
We're starting the new replay, which is where we just had a dick about on the same circuit in the same cars, but with all the driving aids on. Just to give us something to talk over. That's right, isn't it, Tom?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yes.
Yeah. And go on.
I was about to say, we didn't do our good morning, good afternoon intro. But,
no need. It's going to be cut together, spliced.
He's going to splice it up.
Yeah. So I want
identical starts off the line there for our cars.
So boring.
Yeah. Very mundane.
Yeah.
No locking up any wheels at all.
Yeah, this is what it's like when you turn that nonsense on.
And a perfect overtake. Well, not exactly a rapid overtake, but an overtake there.
I don't know what you'd expect.
Looks like professional racing drivers, really, doesn't it?
Looks tip top. Anyway, we've got to get down to business.
Okay, get down to brass tacks.
Yeah. So first thing is, I want to deal with this issue that came up last week. It was that we, during Super Meat Boy.
Was it chocolate in the fridge?
No, but that was very important. But this is more important. Was that we were talking about, I can't remember, I haven't watched it back, but racism in society, and we were talking about racism at at rock gigs like Download Festival, just the general lack of diversity that we'd encountered.
Yeah, I believe what we had said is that we had never encountered any racism at any metal gigs that we've been to. But then I also feel I try to bring up the point that I don't feel like there were ever any people of different races there, really. It was always white people, occasionally white people with dreadlocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, then earlier in this week, you sent me a very informative article.
Yeah, I'd like to put that article into the description of the video.
Stick it in the comments, because it is. It's interesting. It's a long read, but it is very interesting looking at the metal scene, which I've always looked at as a really inclusive, sort of happy place.
Absolutely. This was the. Go on.
Well, just from somebody who isn't a white person's perspective, it's not quite as inclusive as maybe I had thought.
So, The thing that made me want to bring this up this week was that I was a bit disappointed with myself because the issue had come up, and you know, I was a bit drunk and I was like, oh, I'm having a good time playing Super Meat Boy, I don't want to talk about something serious. But then I think that's the problem, is like not wanting to talk about it because you feel like it's a downer or whatever, but that's why it doesn't get talked about. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's why it's not brought into public forums. And
you
so
have probably hit the nail on the head there, yeah.
Well, probably not also, but so I spent a lot of time looking this up, like specifically metal music and the sort of why is there a lack of observable diversity at metal events, which I've witnessed.
Yeah.
And that article was the best thing I could find, and it's sort of the headline thing that I took away from it was that not all of metal culture or rock culture is racist, but not all of wider culture is either. But some of it is, and it goes the other way. Some of rock and metal culture is racist as well, and it isn't being talked about and it isn't being highlighted, and that's why it continues to be so. And I think that's about as far as I'm going to go today.
Yeah, neither of us are much more qualified than
No.
that.
But just to say that it was not worth ducking out of, and the conversation. And I will post the article. And if our 9 subscribers, if one of them clicks on it, then that's
you'll be
better
really
than
happy.
Nothing. Yeah. What have you been playing this week, Tom?
So this week I have been playing Call of Duty World War II online.
Fuck yes.
Not an awful lot, but I've been playing some of it. I've been playing Dirt 2. I am progressing with Dirt. And I have been playing Kerbal Space Program upstairs.
Nice. I'm glad you're still sticking with that, mate.
Oh, Kerbal Space Program. I'm just not very good at it. I do love playing it, I'm just not very good at it. So I'll carry on playing. And have you been playing anything?
Is that what you want to say about your gaming? Nothing about COD or nothing? Dirt progression? No.
So Dirt, in the last week, I've been up a championship and down a championship, and now back up in a championship again. And that's about all that's happened.
Sounds like you're in the middle of a continuum.
Yeah, well, I'm in the middle of a career that has lasted God knows how many seasons already.
Cool.
Yeah. Call of Duty, I sometimes murder people, sometimes I don't.
Well, I've had quite a big gaming week.
Yes, I saw you live streaming a video game last night.
Well, I'll come back.
Another YouTube channel, you fucking cunt.
Okay, I'll start with that. Yes, I did prepare to play some Wipeout, and then played some Wipeout with the Year of Shame challenge on YouTube, which was great. Because, you know, Wipeout, you get to play it multiplayer and do a league and collect points, and it's great.
And those lads are quite funny as well, aren't they?
They're a lovely bunch of fellas, and finished
According
dead
to
fourth.
Jimmy, not as good as us, but
no,
quite good.
But we're nap habit, so clearly better.
Exactly.
Yeah, so a bit of Wipeout was good, but my main headline is back in the Football Manager, Tom.
Oh,
I
does
did
that mean
win.
we're eventually going to pick Elite up again?
No, I will eventually, but that's not what this is leading to. But I did win the league with Newcastle, if you're following this. So second win in 3 seasons, and then won the bloody Champions League, mate.
Oh, well done.
Thank you.
Could you get the treble for that year?
No, I went out of the FA Cup in the semi-final.
Oh, you fucking useless. You may as well just resign now.
It's unbelievable. It's unprecedented. League and European Cup double. So proud of everything we've accomplished. And Tom completed Titanfall 2.
I saw that you had the completion trophy.
Did you?
Well done.
Yeah, cheers.
How did you enjoy it? Did you like the ending?
I liked all of it. I liked the entire game. It was great.
I don't know what happens at the end.
You kill someone.
You win. Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. You win. So that was exciting. And then I had a go at the multiplayer, which I'd been looking forward to. But it was bloody slow finding a match. And I had to quit out of it in the end because it was taking too long.
When I played multiplayer, I suppose it was one of the 2 free games that month.
Yeah.
So it was obviously, there's probably more people playing it. Yeah, which is, it's a shame that.
I did play a couple of games in it, which were brilliant, but it was just too slow. I was wasting time.
Too slow getting on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you're a midlife gamer, you don't really have enough time to be waiting for matches, do you?
No, but that's how they sell the next game, isn't it? Because it's the one that everybody's playing, so play this one.
Brand new shiny, and there shouldn't be too much of a wait.
No. So, yeah, and then same as you, Call of Duty and bloody City Skylines, but less said about that, the better.
Is excellent as well.
You
should do us you could do us a bonus nap showing us around your city when it's in a state that you're happy with.
Maybe. Don't think it'd be very watchable. So, what have you been watching on the television? Any films, any telly, any docos?
So, finished watching Killing Eve.
Oh, did you enjoy it?
Yes, yeah, really enjoyed it. For the life of me, I can't remember what happens right at the end of season 3, but it's another cliffhanger, isn't it?
Well, not exactly. They're stood on Tower Bridge. I don't want to spoil it, but they're stood on Tower Bridge.
Oh, yeah.
Eve and Villanelle.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a season 4, isn't there?
Yes, can't wait.
Yeah, I'll be quite looking forward to that.
Was that with the wife?
Yes, yeah, it's the wife that wanted to watch it in the first place, and I really enjoyed it. So that's good. That's what I like. Then movie-wise, I watched any movies this last week. I have watched. Did I watch Mallrats this week?
You talked about that last week.
So no, not Mallrats. I've watched some movies this week, but nothing of note, nothing new that I haven't already seen. And any other TV? So I've watched lots of little documentaries, like YouTube 15-minute documentaries. This last week, a couple about coronavirus and the potentials for a vaccine, and the more like the progression towards a vaccine, where some virologists are going, oh well, the amount of information that we've gleaned about the virus is exceptional, because in the 6 months that it's been around, we've basically done as the equivalent of the amount of research that was done in 20 years towards HIV/AIDS. So that sort of shows you like the difference in the amount of information that they're gathering about it.
Wow.
Which hopefully will lead to a vaccine. But it's still, according to all these virologists, very much potluck as to whether or not we ever get a vaccine for it.
Oh, how depressing.
Might just never get one.
Yeah.
But then, we could have one by the end of the year. So, it's just like I say, it seems to be potluck. Way to perk yourself up during a major pandemic is just to watch hours of news a day about it, and then watch little documentaries in the evening. Just perk yourself up and hear more about it. What about you? What TV you've been watching? Movies, documentaries, anything like that?
There was a movie that I watched the week before that I realised I forgot to mention last week, which is I, Tonya.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it?
Yeah, I, Tonya.
I, Tonya is a biopic about Tonya Harding. Heard of her?
Oh, I recognise the name. Was she Winter Olympics for something?
Yes, she was a figure skater.
Okay, yeah.
The replay's ended though. What should we do? Should we put the other one back on? The original?
Yeah, put the other one on.
The proper one.
Put the other one on. Put the other one on.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
She's not the one who paid for someone's ankles to be broken, is she?
That's the story. That's the one you're thinking of, yeah.
Is it?
That's the one you're thinking of, but watch the film if you want to know the film's version of the true story. I can't say if it is the true story or not, but yeah.
Is it on Netflix?
Netflix. It certainly is.
Wonderful. It's called I, Tonya. Okay,
Yeah.
right. I will keep my eyes open for that. Because yes, I've seen another like 15-minute YouTube documentary about that a few years ago. So yeah, it'd be quite interesting to see sort of a longer format version.
Dramatised, very well dramatised as well. It has funny moments, it has shockingly horrible moments, and it primarily teaches you all about everything you'd ever want to know about Tonya Harding, to be honest. I vaguely remembered her as a punchline from like 1990s fucking panel shows.
Have I got like news for you?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. But I couldn't have told you anything about her, but now I could. And that was worth a watch. Were you
impressed that I knew as much about her as I remembered?
Really impressed, because I thought my dad, who was more of that era, would know who she was, and I mentioned it to him yesterday, and he had no fucking clue. So how come you know that?
Oh, just a repository of useless knowledge.
Well, good for you, mate. That's grand. Yeah. And we've started 2000 mid-noughties cop detective TV show, Life on Mars. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, one of my old kitchen managers used to absolutely love that series. I have watched an episode of it or two and just never got into it. I'm sure it's very good.
Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing the adverts for it back in 2006, whatever it was.
Back when it was on TV.
Yeah, and thinking, I want to watch that. Never got around to it. Finally, I had it on my Netflix list for ages. We started it. First episode was absolutely, whatever the word is, like encapturing, enrapturing, whatever you say.
An absolute banger.
It really was. Second episode was a slight come down, but then it always was going to be after the second one. But yeah, he gets into a coma and goes back to the 1970s, and he's now a copper in Manchester in the 1970s, even though he's actually alive in the noughties. Check that out.
Yeah, wicked. Well, I might give it another go then. Yeah. Anything else you've been watching? Before I catch up on what I've just remembered that I've started watching.
Yeah, but just the usual, I'm pretty sure. What about you?
So I probably maybe 4 episodes over the last week of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
No way.
Yeah, well, I used to watch it when we was teenagers, and it's just come on Amazon Prime for free. So I just thought one day when I was tidying out the house, I just stuck on the pilot episode.
Great.
And it's terribly cheesy, but it's sort of in that very sort of nice, friendly sort of. I used to watch this when I was younger, sort of terribly cheesy. So I've just been having it on in the background. Had it on when I had my little snooze this evening.
Very nice.
Just pop on an episode of Buffy and have a lie down. Yeah, I'm assuming you never watched Buffy.
No, never. Not a minute. No. Not a single minute of it.
Not surprised. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. If you don't already like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, it's probably too late.
Alright, so you think we're about done here? Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Music. You been listening to any good music recently?
Yes, Bowie. Just Bowie's hits with Natalie.
Oh, okay.
Because she loves it, and so do I.
I was going to try and remember what's the name of... Is that them? No. Although that was good. In brackets, HED, close brackets, P.E.
They're pronounced Head PE.
Oh, okay, Head PE. Good. I got their best of the other day. They're a very good band. And then the other one that I was listening to was, yes, Tech 9, but that's not who I was thinking of. German industrial band. Oh God, this was a bad idea. The album is called Halbermenscht. Halbermenscht. German industrial metal album from the early 90s, I think, but obviously has had quite a lot of inspiration on Rammstein.
How did you get into that then?
For some reason, Facebook keeps on putting up those 20 best by Kerrang! And I clicked on the 20 most influential industrial metal albums of all time, and that was one of them. And then the other one was 30 best or 30 most underrated new metal albums of all time.
But you can't tell us the name of the band.
No, because it's some really long, two-worded German band name.
All right. Well, next week, huh? I think we better cut this off, man.
All right. Yeah. It's just pointless, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, happy napping, everyone. Night.
Comment or email naphabit@gmail.com if you have any comments.
That. Yeah. Follow him on Twitter as well.
Yeah. Absolutely, mate. Yeah. Night.
Night.